Hi, I'm Chip House, Senior Fellow for Innovation at the Alliance for Peacebuilding and author of Peacebuilding Starts at Home. In this third video for the larger Peacebuilding Starts at Home community, I will finally begin exploring how you can actually use Peacebuilding Starts at Home to turn our country around. That said, I won't get to what you probably think of as peacebuilding work until the next video. Here, instead, I want to help you rethink how, in the language my younger friends like to use, you present yourself to the world. Remember from last time that because we live in an interdependent world, everything you do matters, no matter how small its impact might seem. In the remaining videos, I'll help you see how your impact can ripple out and begin making a difference on the big issues facing our country. For now, let's focus on how any individual, including you and especially you, can begin building peace quite often, literally at home. I refer to this as going to scale inwardly, which, as my therapist would tell you, is a lifetime's work. But because this has to be a short video, let me limit myself to two short statements of 25 and 32 words each that have helped guide the lives of millions of people around the world and which we could use to help us build peace here at home. The first is Reinhold Niebuhr's Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. You probably know about it because it is recited at the end of every 12-step meeting. Alcoholics Anonymous and other programs use it because his words focus on the things an addict can control. You rarely, however, hear it used in peace-building circles where its words can be a bit jarring, especially the end of his first sentence, accept the things I cannot change. Note, however, that accepting is not the same thing as agreeing. It simply implies coming to grips with a stubborn reality so that you can take action on the things that you can influence, which almost certainly does not include what our political leaders are doing here in Washington right now. That takes me to my second short inspirational statement, the four-way test, which is recited at all Rotary meetings and lies at the heart of what its 1.4 million members do around the world. Of all the things we say and do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? If you think about those words for just a second, it's hard to miss that telling the truth, being fair to all concerned, building goodwill and friendships, and benefiting all are part and parcel of the expanded definition of peace building I alluded to a few seconds ago. In the book, I discuss all sorts of specific skills you could experiment with, all of which are hard to describe in a 4-minute video. My sense, though, is that if you just applied these two sets of principles when you face conflict or any other big problem in your everyday life, you would discover that you are already a peace builder, but a peace builder who still has a lot to learn. So, let me end this video with yet another homework assignment that can help you take your first active steps along the Peace Building Starts at Home loop. First, identify the problems you face that are beyond your control. Then, list the others where you do think you have some leverage. Second, begin thinking about things you could do to help build goodwill and friendship while benefiting just about everyone concerned on those issues in your second list. As was the case with the first two assignments, just send me a few thoughts about them in an email, and I will get back to you with some suggestions. Next time, we will begin going to scale outwardly by exploring traditional peace-building work, which you might have expected this one to have covered. See you then.